Hello and welcome to Italy for women's Serie A volleyball. It's match day 6 as Ita A1 Novara play host to Ita A1 Sassuolo. Novara packed with internationals from across the volleyballing globe, and the jewel in the crown must surely be Feng Kung, number 2. We get a quick look at the away side for this one, but it's all about the home team. Feng Kung, number 2, setter for Novara and China's captain, an Olympic gold medalist from Athens. Feng Kung, arguably the best setter in the world. Certainly no one more technically proficient. Sassuolo with plenty of homegrown talent to call upon. Only 3 foreign players in the squad. 2 from Romania, and Helena Pavelkova of the Czech Republic making up the 3rd import into the league. This is how the home side line up. Podolek, Polish international. Feng Kung from China. Paggi and Antonello, the 2 Italian internationals. Kozuk from Germany and Osmakrovic from Croatia. A star-studded lineup. It's Scarabelli, number 12, who's the libero for this one, ahead of Codullo. Well, it's a mid-table clash at the moment. Only 5 games played. Both these teams are 1-3, lost 2. It's the away side, Sassuolo, who sit just above Novara, but that soon could change depending on the outcome of this game. All the players are ready. Second official just checking with the score table, and he signals to the first official so we can get this first set underway here at the Pala de Sport, the Sporting Palace in Novara. It's a good start for the visitors, getting the side out. A good save from Feng Kung, but it's Sassuolo with a chance to go 2 up. Not taken. Antonella just pops it out for Podolek to have a swing. And good blocking. That's one thing that certainly Antonella and Podolek are going to be putting up. There's a mighty big block for Novara. Sassuolo are going to have to be wary of that. Kozuk with the serve for Novara. Sassuolo up to the task. Nice angle in cross court. Jerry serve wasted. They'll need to make sure that they put pressure on from the serving line. The middle blocker goes to the bench now. Antonella takes her turn for the home side. That was a very easy side out for Sassuolo in particular. Great swing from Carmen Tilea, the opposite player from Romania. Really the pivotal player for the away team, Sassuolo. Nice play, captain Osmakrovic coming in and just very quick play, little roll shot just over the top. Podolek. Good run of serves this from Podolek. Oh, I spoke too soon. Apologies. Lose the weight. She broke her posture when she played that one. The ball dropping too low. By the time she contacted it, it was below the height of the net. It's been scrappy, but Novara won't mind that. They have the point. And they have a slender lead. Osmakrovic with the serve. Slightly wild swing from Helena Havelkova. Too much of the net, not going to get past Kozuk and Baji. And Osmakrovic gets to go again. Backcourt pipe being used by Sassuolo, and the tip ball, that'll be disappointing for Novara, especially for the libero. Would have expected her to play that one. Ahmed with the serve for the visitors. Nice swing. Manuela Legeri on the 1 foot slide behind, a massive feature of women's volleyball. And she executed that one perfectly. So Rondon, the setter for the away side, to the serving line. Strong line-up now for the visitors, provided they can put some pressure on and make Novara play the ball. All going so far so good for the home side. That's how the points have been won. Novara with just the 2 runs at 3 and 4 and then 5 and 6. So far Sassuolo only managing side out points. Oh, that's a good serve from Fenkung. Slightly quicker offense to 4, trying to speed things up. Kozuk not able to get it away, and neither was Osmakrovic. Oh, great pull back into play. The tightest of angles, and Kozuk still can't find the floor. This will be a massive point for Sassuolo if they can finish it. Fenkung tries behind, Podolek can't find the floor. Great rally this. Another chance for the home side, another chance for Kozuk, Margarita Kozuk, and this time finds the floor. Well, that could well have been a turning point in this rally, in this first set. Had the visitors won that point, they had enough chances, but in the end, Kozuk does just enough. Fenkung to serve again. Both sides are matched up pretty evenly in terms of where they got their rotations, but there's no evenness in that particular play. Celea put down by Antonella. And it's that combination again. Antonella and Podolek proving to be very difficult to get by. Hat-trick of serves for Fenkung. Oh, Kozuk comes up with a huge one-on-one against her opposite number. And Elisa Cella is put down by Kozuk, and that means Sassuolo have called timeout. Tommy Ferrari just having to put the brakes on. The last thing he wants is for the home side to go steaming away in this first set, so some work to do for the coach. So far so good for Luciano Pedula, and that run of points off the back of Fenkung serving from 8 to 11, and off the back of the first technical timeout. Both teams are matched up evenly in terms of their rotation, in that it's one setter following the other to the serving line, so there's only one rotation where either side has the slight advantage of 3 front court attackers against 2. At the moment, they're both evenly matched. 3 front court attackers against 3, both setters in the back row. So plenty of opportunities to split the block on both sides. A decent ball in. Well, a quick look to the sideline. Was that in? Was that out? Pedula, the coach, thought it was out initially, but Talea, being the super player that she is, spot on the line. Great shot. I said there's no one more proficient than Feng Kung, and even with that ball so tight to the net, she's still able to use her shoulders brilliantly to send that ball on the reverse with pinpoint accuracy, and it's dispatched by Novara. Kosuk with the serve for the home side, and it's a belter. Sassuolo under pressure here, the three blockers out, tried to go to the line, there wasn't a line to hit, and it's a point to Novara. Really should have been looking to take the block on in that situation, get an outside hand if you're going to go to the line, and just make sure of the point, get that side out. This time the block, slowing the ball down, and a chance for Novara again. Oh, great play, delightful stuff from Osmokrovic. Number 13 for Novara, coming in, just taking all the sting out of the ball. A little roll shot to leave Sassuolo sprawling, the players everywhere but where they should be. Well, the tip ball is working on both sides when brought into play. Talea opting for it on that occasion. Once again, the libero will be disappointed for Novara. Scarabelli, well, she should do better in that situation. First real meaningful middle attack from Novara. Feng Kung, who's only been in the team since the end of September, a recent acquisition for Novara, and still ready to gel with the teammates and find their rhythms, but it won't take her too long, that's for sure. Oh, great reactions, a bit of pinball, but it's still in play. And again, oh, unlucky. Kosuk got a hand on it, but just took it away from everybody else. So Sassuolo rescue a point, and we still get to go to the second technical timeout. First team to 16 will send us to that point. And the unforced error, which have been too many from... It's Novara in the driving seat. Ooh dear. One to forget from Podolek. This will pass in from Scarabelli to set up the opportunity for Novara to get their side out, and they've done that pretty well. They've yet to give up a point, actually, from side out, apart from when they've not been able to convert from their own serving line. Again, Scarabelli left wanting in actually playing defence. Chiara Scarabelli keeping Paola Cordulo on the bench, the national team libero. Paggi with no trouble on the slide behind, coming back into court. Novara having isolated Sassuolo's middle blocker. So Paggi with the serve. Poor defending this time from Novara. Kosuk, Osmokrovic and Antonella all watching the ball and not keying in onto what Rondon was doing. No one going for the second ball over. Rondon serve, which means Feng Kung will be back to serve next once Novara, that is, side out. Good pick up. Free ball though for the home side. Two attackers, Antonella and Kosuk, who puts the ball away. Podolek lurking on the back attack. Not required, and Feng Kung goes back to serve for Novara. Brings Podolak now to the front row, and it's a really tall front row for Novara. They'll be looking to get a few points here if they can, but that's an excellent side out from Sassuolo. Talea showing that she's got what it takes to get past that block. Nice set from Rondon, and just enough of the line this time for Talea to make something happen. With a safe ball high and wide, and it's Kozuk making do as a opposite player on that rotation. That's the beauty that Novara have with the likes of Kozuk and Podolak. Podolak and Kozuk interchangeable as opposite players, so both can block through two, both can hit through two, and both can do the same through position 4. That's nearest to us as we look at the action. Fenkung in early. All you budding setters there, and all those of you that are setters, you just watch the way that Fenkung gets into position, watch her body shape, and watch how she releases the ball and how she uses her whole body to set. It's not just her arms that set the ball, it starts from the feet and works up. Sassuolo now making a good fight back here in this first set, getting some runs of points, well, getting some side outs. They need to get something happening though from the serving line, which is where they've struggled. Manuela Leggeri with the serve. Just been the way of things so far for the visitors. Can't get anything going. Damage now probably done in this first set, and Novara will be happy to keep trading. Anzanella with the serve. Podolak in position, going for too much height though, not net penetration, and as a result, ball goes out wide over that sideline. Little timing issue with that one. Podolak again, just didn't really commit to it. A few teething problems on the combinations for Novara. And now Sassuolo with their first run of points. That's 3 from them so far from the serving line to bring them back to within 3. May see a timeout by Novara if Sassuolo get another point. No panic yet by Pedula. Podolak needed to have hit that one, as Makrovic will, and she does, and it grazes an arm on its way out, and that's good enough to give Novara the point, and good enough to stop Pedula from calling a timeout. Podolak needs to make up for her earlier couple of misses with a good serve here. Well, she's having a bit of a shocker at the moment, is Podolak. And it doesn't matter that she's a Polish international. If she's not performing, the likelihood is she'll go to the bench. Just about finding the line, not much room to work with, but enough. So Bossetti is in. A replacement. See whether or not she can make something happen for the visitors. Oh, great disguise, and nobody had a clue what was happening there until that ball was over the net. Such quick movement from Fenkung, and absolutely nothing, no tell whatsoever that that was going to happen. Brilliant from Fenkung, and it gives the home side set point. It forces Sassuolo to call their last timeout. Tommy Ferrari with plenty of work to do. So just keeping warm. Sassuolo's only run of points have come at the business end of the set, which is all well and good, but unfortunately for them, they had given away too many points prior to that. Free ball for the home side to finish this set off. And it's a ripper from Kozuk. And Novara have the first set, 25-19. Job well done for them. As the teams now move round for the second set. We're going to take a short break. We can get this second set underway. Sassuolo fighting hard, and they get their reward. They get themselves a point from the serving line, and that's a big start for them. They worked hard for it and deserved it. And warning signs already at the start of this second set for Novara. Sassuolo have got the journey out of their legs, which is generally the old cliche used by most travelling teams when they lose the first set. Ready to play now, and they're showing it. Kozuk with the serve for Novara. Very close to the line with the foot. The blocking again, Podolek, Antonella. Doing just enough. Still though, guilty of reaching for height instead of court penetration, which is why that ball travelled so far. And there was a long look from the pair of them, hoping it would land in. Too much on that one from Margareta Kozuk. Great play, really well done. Sassuolo had no idea that was coming. Nothing they could do to stop it either. Too many gaps in the middle. When the backcourt pipe's coming, you need three blockers flooding the middle of court and forcing the hitter to go wide. Unfortunately for Kozuk, having stepped forward, then having to change and turn, unable to get back round in time to go and get a hand on this one. Huge block from the Novara. Paggi getting in on the act. That's her first block of the game. Podolek's serve. More problems though for Podolek. Just not quite working for her. Quick look to the bench, to the coach, and Pedler won't be happy. He needs Podolek's confidence to get back up. That will do for starters. Backcourt pipe doing its job. Sensible stuff, making Sassuolo play it, but nobody paying attention to the setter going over on two. In the middle of the rallies, that's when teams are most vulnerable to that type of play. A loss of concentration, and that one was telegraphed. Both hands going up to set, the right hand dropping very early. Couldn't get away with it. Sassuolo unable to make anything happen from the serving line, which has been a problem for them from the start of this game. And Novara are catching that particular bug. Well, Pagios is saying, look, I'm a middle blocker. I'm there to block and hit, serving and defending, well, they're a bonus. Nice pokey from Podolek. More by luck than judgment. Sassuolo keep it in play, and now they have the advantage. Free ball for them. And they make it pay. Nice swing from Elise Sicella. Nobody blocking on the off ball. It's another quicker ball out to 4. Kozuk, though, unable to get a full swing on it. But gets a full hand on that one. And with Anzanella slamming that one down. Just like a dunk in basketball. Weighted up early. Thank you very much. Point for us. And it's Novara that have levelled the score. So, end of this rally, we'll be going to a technical timeout. And it's the serve from Feng Kung that does the damage, and it's Novara that have the lead at this. Another good block from Anzanella and Podolek. And again, not letting the ball go past them. And Kozuk getting in on the act. The pass, and it's put away by a combination of Anzanella and Kozuk. And that is a very good display of block defence from Novara. It's not all about getting kill blocks, it's about making good touches, slowing the ball down, and if you can, keeping it on the side of the other team. That's exactly what Novara did, and they just wore Sassuolo down. Again, another poor pass. Feng Kung causing all sorts of problems. That's not going to go over the net, and the 1 point advantage has now become 3. Down to Feng Kung serving. It's another good pass, no middle attack coming. Rondon being drawn right off the net, but the backcourt pipe does its job. Talea hammers the ball away. Quite a lot of height on that one, just getting it past Kozuk, who was really guilty of trying to get her hands too far inside. Her right hand needed to be protecting more of the line. Good work from Podolek not to touch the net, not to travel under the net. But unforced error from her, and Sassuolo back in it again. Rondon serve. That ball just going a little bit behind Podolek, unable to get the full power into it as she would have liked. Chance again, maybe. Oh, well, everybody thought it was going to 4. No one expected to go to Osmakovic except Osmakovic. Everybody just caught unawares and having to readjust and get back into position, and by then it was too late. Good adjustment by Talea. She was expecting that ball perhaps a tad quicker than it eventually came. Nice swing from Podolek, gave that one everything. collapsing in on herself, piking as she hit the ball. And given a free net, she took every advantage. And Zanella. Novara motoring once again, and getting the block working once again. Good tactical serve, trying to take out the front court swing hitter for Sassuolo, forcing the ball to go behind, and that pays dividends. Helena Hevelikova was brought forward, the front court swing hitter, and that effectively took her out of the play. Novara then, everybody shifting left, and it's another block for them, another point for the home side, and more trouble for the visitors. Fans will be delighted with what they're seeing so far. Plenty of support for Fenkun, as well as the other stars within the team. That's how Tulea's doing so far for the visitors. Not very well. She is kind of leading the line for the away side. A few more of the players need to get in on the act. Inside split, didn't fool the defence, but the block touching the net. Novara will go again. Great movement around Fenkun, great timing as well to free up Paggi, and it is that movement off the ball that's pinning blockers and opening spaces at the net. Podolek with the serve for Novara. Scrappy play, free ball now for the home side. Another chance. Osmagrovic hammering the ball cross court after Kozak had come in and hammered the ball off the pipe. Fenkun leading the line and leading Novara in this second set. 16-11 the score. The visitors, Sassuolo with some work to do. There's the libero who's benched for this one. Kudulo, the national team libero, a spectator for this game, as Scarabelli gets the nod ahead of her. Oh, Novara getting this backcourt pipe working, an absolute treat. It's a second tempo ball, which means that it's just over the top of where the middle would be coming. And it's the speed of the attack that's opening up the holes in the block. Podolek with a good serve. Good defence as well. Chance again for Novara. And Paggi thumps the line. And Sassuolo are in real bother here. Well, it was a despairing look for libero for Sassuolo. Cristina Vecchi doesn't know what to do. There's no disciplined block in front of the libero, and she's having to guess at times. The Sassuolo frontliner being run ragged by the offence that Novara put together. Mokrovic with the serve. Well, making it look easy now, Novara. Well, something needed to happen, so it's Bossetti is in for Hevelkova, who hasn't really performed in this game. Bossetti hoping to do better. Just enough from Podolek. Off the outside hand of Jella. Then Kung with the serve. Sassuolo going to have to regroup, get some momentum that they can take forward into the next set, with Novara just needing 3 points to see this one home. Mokrovic thought she got that one, just missing on the sideline. Double quick, and Antonella couldn't quite get the contact she wanted. Kozuk, though, keeps it on the side of Sassuolo. Podolek and Antonella together, and it's Podolek puts the ball down. Brilliant blocking once again from Novara. Been the story of this game, has the Novara block. Kozuk has a jump serve, looking to use it. Challa with some passing to do. Oh, now Mokrovic comes in on the act. It's another block through position 4 for Novara, another shutout through position 2 for Sassuolo, and the 1 foot slide behind not working. Set point for Novara. Kozuk waiting for a volleyball. Any volleyball will do. One's on its way now. Getting in the way, so 1 set point save, but it's all smiles for Novara. They mustn't lose their concentration though. 1 side out will be enough to give them a 2 sets to love lead. First of all, it's a change, and Bossetti goes off, and Hevelkova comes back in. Kept in play. Well done by Vecchi, and it's on the line. Great stuff from Sassuolo, not going to give up without a fight. That's good to see. They're going to make Novara work for their point. Nice pass from Mokrovic, and Podolek having to reach. Great pick-up from Vecchi once again. Free ball for the home side. And Antonella off the hands and out. And the second set goes the way of Ita A1 Novara. They lead here in their home court by 2-0. It's just too much for Sassuolo at the moment. Third set underway then. Fenkung with the serve for the home side. And again, great serving, trying to take out the front court swing hitter and reduce the attacking options. That's tactical serving. Sassuolo get away with a tip. Cella's not hit that one hard enough. Chance for Novara. And Zella becoming a makeshift setter. Rondon with some good work from the floor. Well, certainly the home side aren't going to admit to any touch. It's up to the referees and lines judges to spot it. And from the reaction of Sassuolo, it's gone their way. It certainly has. Cella then with the serve for Sassuolo. 2-0 they lead, but they trail by 2-0. Uncharacteristically, Novara coming up with the errors. That ball just a little bit too slow and a little bit too high for Kozuk's run. Still a few minor glitches to be sorted out by Fenkung and co. Wow, some hit that time though from Kozuk. She got that one right, and Vecchi, the libero, certainly felt the 4-4, so that swing down the line from Margareta Kozuk, who now goes back to serve. She can't back it up with a decent serve. And she'll look to make amends with a backcourt pipe given the opportunity. Nice swing. Too casual from Novara. It's costing them in this third set. And Peddler might be looking to call a timeout here. He hasn't had to call one yet in the game, but 5-1 down, 6-1. Probably won't want to go any further than that without stopping the play. But Antonella puts the ball away off a great save from Fenkung. How on earth she managed to play that before it went over the side of the Sassuolo block? Well, it's anyone's guess, but she did it. But as is always the case when that happens, there's only one option, which is middle, and yet Sassuolo didn't make the most of it. Vecchi couldn't commit to it because the advertising hoardings around the Palais de Sport are made of metal and glass and would be painful if you hit them. Not the old little bits of cardboard they used to be. Players going headlong into them in the past, not the case anymore. Paggi committed. Sassuolo able to get their point. But Tommy Ferrari having to work hard, the coach for Sassuolo. Once again, sublime movement from Novara. Okay, Paggi's gone on the 1 foot slide behind, but the little move inside from Podolek, keeping the block, the middle block, pinned and unable to get out and help. And one-on-one at this level should be no contest. A lucky escape, that one for Novara, in particular Scarabelli, who committed to what she thought was going to be a tip. In that situation, the only thing you know it's not going to be is a hard hit. But as to whether it's going to be tipped short or long, you don't know until it happens. And again, Ozma Krovic is a one-woman blocking machine out at position 4. Super stuff from her. Hands right across the net. was probably the best hit we've seen from Havelkova. A bit of hang time from her. Looked like she's going to go cross-court and then turns it over Fenkoon, who has a little wry look back to Havelkova to say, right, if that's your game. Oh, good pick-up from Scarabelli that time. Podolek still moving. Some work to do for the Novara side, in particular the coach, Luciano Pedula. That's how the points have gone, and for once Sassuolo getting some runs of points from the serving line. Something that they were able to do in the first set and only briefly in the second. Trailing as they do by 2 sets to love. Sassuolo serving, Havelkova with the ball. Big block from the away side, and Valeria Diomede will be delighted with that one. Nowhere for Podolek to go other than straight into her hands.
Signora, l'asciugatura non è più di competenza del collegio arbitrale. Lei deve richiamare l'attenzione degli asciugatori. Grazie.
First official just having a word with the captain, Osma Korovic of Novara, not happy with something. Only the captain can talk to the referees. And it's usually the captain that's called over to then pass on information to other players or the coach. So Novara get their side out, still trailing by 2. Once again, the Sassuolo block in the middle is just left standing. Good defence from Osman Krovic twice. Kozuk. Chance for Sassuolo. Oh, it's pinballing around on the side of Sassuolo, and eventually it hits the floor. It's Paggi who gets the vital touch. And it's Novara who get the point. Cella put down. Vecchi couldn't keep it in play. Oh dear. Well, initially a good scramble by Scarabelli. And unfortunately not backed up by Kozuk and Paggi. Both thought someone else was going to play this. Oh dear. Yours, mine, yours, no one's. Diomede with the serve. Slightly delayed backcourt pipe, it does the job. Novara back to within 1. Tommy Ferrari with his work cut out now for his side to try and keep them in front. That'll help. Paggi not wanting to play any defence in this game. She keeps consistently serving out. Big scramble, but it's Sassuolo who have the point. Podolek deciding that one hand was better than 2, which was the wrong decision. pick up from Vecchi. Rondon puts it high and wide. Vecchi again trying to make something happen. But it is the sublime setting of Feng Kung that is just releasing players left, right and centre. Two players trying to go to the ball. One-on-one for Kozuk, no trouble for her.
Credo che noi siamo in una prospettiva migliore per poter valutare. Mister Ferrari ha le sue competenze e le sue gesta.
Feng Kung to serve, so they have three front court attackers now. And it's that tall lineup of Podolek, Kozuk and Anzanella. This time the tactical serve doesn't work. Cello with the serve for Sassuolo. This time Sassuolo's block is spot on. Legeri getting it right. Nowhere else that ball could go except to Anzanella. She got her hands all over it. So 4-point lead now for the visitors. This is looking good for them. And Bedelo's seen enough, so he calls the timeout. And that gives Tommy Ferrari a chance to have a chat with his players so they can look to keep their lead and force this one to a fourth set if possible. Some of you may have spotted one or two familiar faces in the crowd, or certainly down by the scorer's table. Giovanni Caprara is doing a little bit of on-court commentary work. As you look down from here, he's furthest on the left. Might catch a glimpse of him in the timeouts when he goes to the on-court camera. Former coach to the Russian women's national team. Guided them to World Championship victory when he put out one of the tallest teams probably ever seen in women's volleyball. Everyone thought that he'd got it all wrong in the lead up to it as the team lost game after game, but he got it all right in the World Championships when they won the gold medal. Scalabelli turned by the ball. Visiting side leading 16-10 in this third set, but it still smiles though for Novara. They are up by 2 sets to love, and the fans of Feng Kung in attendance. But she needs to get her team back on track now. Sassuolo have the serve. Double quick and dispatched very nicely by Kozuk off the hands and out. But it's Novara who will need a run of points. Now at the business end of this third set. It's a race to 25 and Sassuolo have a very healthy lead. Good pick out from Feng Kung. A little bit tight to the net. Osmakrovic with some work to do. Rondon has to put it in play. And the blocking again from Novara working, keeping Sassuolo on the back foot. But Talea comes up with the smart shot. And Sassuolo get themselves out of trouble. Osmakrovic knows there's nothing she can do in that situation. Off the elbow and out. Legeri's serve. to swing. Osmokrovic being brought way inside, but the block not following her. It's like a warm-up hit for the captain. Equally good hit though from Avalkova, deep and into the corner, beating the block, beating the defenders, keeping Sassuolo in the lead. This is all good for the away side because it's the home team who are now having to work pretty hard to get their side out. What a difference it makes when you get your serves in. So changes, Lombardo's in for Podolek, initially across the back court. Nice work from Tilea on the backcourt pipe. Avalkova goes to serve. And it's Osmokrovic who's stopped, and surely now the away team will fancy their chances of taking this set and forcing it to a fourth, keeping themselves well and truly in the match. Podolek calls the timeout. It's definitely Sassuolo who are in the driving seat. Tommy Ferrari doing the work to keep his team on track to take this third set. Benkung's distribution. Work from Novara. There's no answer to that. That is world-class volleyball. It's the speed of the attack, the movement around the block, and the movement around Benkung. And there's nothing that Sassuolo can do in that situation. Unfortunately for Novara, they've not been able to do that often enough in this set. Last touch was by Rondon, and it's a point to Novara. And they're just chipping away. Another one may well see Ferrari call a timeout. How long will he leave it? All depends on what happens with this point, really. Well passed, options here. The backcourt pipe, though, having to be tipped, and Benkung just about keeps it in play. Another chance, though, for Novara. Osmokrovic tipping, and it goes long, and now there's a few questions for Sassuolo to answer. And no surprise, Tommy Ferrari calls the timeout for the away side. Those two quick points just making things a little uncomfortable for the visitors. Much that Ferrari wanted to say, he just wanted to halt the progress of Novara by calling the timeout. Avalkova, a worried look on her face, but that belies the way she's played. She's certainly put it together in this third set for Sassuolo. Oh, that's a big block, and that could be a huge point now for Novara. Off the back of the timeout as well. And it's Kung who comes up with a block one-on-one. The number of blocks that Novara have had compared to Sassuolo is just mind-boggling. They must be up near the 14 region in terms of points from the block. No touch, and it hasn't caught the baseline. Kozuk with a real opportunity to make this third set very interesting. She can't finish the point. Legeri with the serve. Novara are pounding the ball at Sassuolo. The credit to the away side, they're holding their ground and the ball is coming back into play, but they are taking a battering. Paggi's off. Rosso in to serve. And certainly with the way Paggi's been serving, it's not a bad call from Pedala. He wants this ball in. Oh, overpass. Well rescued by Rondon and well defended by Novara. Out of position now, only really a backcourt play available. And it's an unforced error from Talea at just the wrong time. That will give Novara real hope in this third set and put real pressure on Sassuolo. Put an outside spin on the ball as well. The one thing you don't want to do in that situation, you've got to hit it with a top spin, especially when you've not got a lot of space to work with. Rosso with her second serve. Another deep float serve. Vecchi keeps it in play. Oh, that's a marvellous set, but can't get any real impetus on it. And that's an easy play for Kozuk. Talea had come in and left her station down the line. Kozuk with the presence of mind to see the block, see the space, and put the ball away and levelled the set. Ferrari calls his last timeout. Is it a last throw of the dice for the away team coach? They had such a big lead. They were in control of the set, and it's all gone horribly wrong. We have to credit, though, Novara with some great play. They've stuck at it, come up with some good blocking, some good hitting, some good defence. And now this is their set for the taking. Massive run of points for them from 15 to 18 and then 19 to 21. That's done all the damage. Rosso again, hat-trick of serves for her. This must go in. Free ball. Good pick up from Vecchi. But Sassuolo cannot find the floor. Kozuk. She can't do anything with it either, and Sassuolo working hard, and they've got the ball and they have the lead. So it's Rondon who goes back to serve, which brings around the away side's strongest front row. So three front court attackers, Rondon the setter in the back. Paggi comes on to go off again, so that Schiarabelli can come in, the libero. A little bit like Piccadilly Circus when that happens. Suspicions that may have been a carry, but it's play is allowed to go on, and Kozuk this time hammering it off the block with sufficient pace to send it past any despairing arms that Sassuolo could throw at it. We're all square again. Kung back to serve for Novara, and probably worryingly for Sassuolo is the front row that Novara now have in Podolek, Anzanella and Kozuk. defensively it's huge, and offensively it's not bad either. Oh, and that's how huge it is. Podolek combining with Anzanella, and the ball goes down, and Novara have squeaked in front. Got to take that on cross-court, get off the outside hand of Anzanella, or off the outside hand of Podolek and into the antenna. You cannot hit into the heart of that block, or you find yourself in big trouble, which is what Talea did. Another chance for Sassuolo to get their side out. Talea with the swing, and this time one-on-one she gets the job done. Good setting from Rondon to free up Talea and level the scores again. You've got to win the set by 2 clear points. It is the first of 25, but if we get to 24 all, we'll just keep on going until somebody gets 2 clear. Super setting from Fenkung to free up Podolek, who had options down the line or cross court. Taking on Rondon and winning. So match a point for Novara. Kozuk with the serve, jump serve, giving it everything, and this may be enough. It's going to come back into play. Free ball for Novara. The captain with the swing, still it won't go down. Oh, that's a brilliant play from Talea. The captain for Sassuolo getting past the captain of Novara, and we're all square. Oskorovic ruining her missed opportunity. Not much the Scarabelli could do with that. But every time Novara side out, if it stays like this, they will have a match point opportunity. Oh, and Scarabelli comes up with the shank, and it's Novara who are in trouble now, and Sassuolo who have a set point. What a turnaround. Still moving. Oh dear me, that really is not one that Scarabelli will want to see again. Good pick up from Rondon. Talea. Backcourt pipe is not down. Talea with the swing. Free ball now for Sassuolo. Best opportunity they're going to have, you feel. But Talea has to tip. Oh, and it just wouldn't land in court. And Ferrari is off the bench like lightning to celebrate. And Sassuolo have taken the 3rd set. Goodness me, what a set that was. Good start for Podolek. That'll be a big confidence booster for her. She has been a little bit hit and miss in this game. Avolkova is back in. She's been in and out for Bossetti for Sassuolo. Good pick up. Kozuk not coming back, is it? No. Scarabelli on the chase, but couldn't make anything happen. Good work from Kozuk, defending in between the 2 blockers to get that ball in play. It's first real clean hit that anybody's had in the middle. Still though, doesn't find the floor. Antonella may go again. Yes, she does. That's better. Be quick this time, a 2-metre shoot, and Anzanella thumping that one inside the 3-metre line. Leggeri, nothing she could do to stop it. Good pick up from Vecchi. Good blocking from Novara. Hadji and Osmokrovic getting in on the axe. That's some pickup from Vecchi. Always a danger in those type of pickups. You can put your shoulder out. If you don't get the weight distribution just right, if it all goes through their hand and through that shoulder, it can be very painful. Becky got it spot on. Nice work from Podolek. That was all in the right rhythm, and she got her timing just right. Able to hit that one on the up, not having to break her posture. But again, she's throwing that ball actually in front of her, and then her hand is coming past her head to contact it, by which time the ball is about the same height as her head, which is why she's missing those serves. When you throw the serve for a float serve, really, you should be throwing that ball back into you, and then you hit through it. That way, you're never going to miss it, and you're certainly not going to hit it too low. Smokrovic again with a one-on-one, and she puts the ball down. There's been a right ding-dong of a battle between her and Chalea, the two captains going at each other. Catching the block and just moving the ball out of the reach of the defenders. Novara still keep the lead. Turning into a bit of a sparring match now, this fourth set. Both teams giving as good as they get. And Cella comes up with the block. Leggeri with the serve. Just a little too quick for Kozuk, who wasn't up to the same speed that Feng Kung wanted to go out, and just having a word with Feng Kung to say, yeah, can I just have that a little bit slower and a little bit higher? Wants to be careful, telling Feng Kung how to set. Work from Kozuk, never trying to find the floor, always trying to find the hands to work the ball off of. Rondon with the serve. Well, she'll be looking to go short to position 2. That's where she's been going. Yes, she does. Trying to disrupt the attack pattern of Sassuolo. Well, Podolek put down and put on her backside, and it's Sassuolo who have the lead of the first technical timeout. 8-7 to them. And they just won't go away, will they, as Podolek is finding out. Still, the match was in the palm of their hand. It was there to be won. Mokrovic with the swing to do it. Caprara just off the shoulder of Pedler in the background with the headphones on. Former Russian women's international coach. Back in Italy. And casting an eye over proceedings here between Sassuolo and Novara. Novara, who have struggled to make anything happen. Only just the 1 point from the serving line so far. Mid-phase of this fourth set about to get underway. Tommy Ferrari and his girls are 1 point ahead. They're trailing by 2-1. But they are not out of this game, and they are certainly giving Novara a real run for their money. And if they continue to play as well as they did in that last set, there's every chance they could take it to a tiebreaker. However, the one consistent for Novara has been their block. Anzanella and Kozuk, Anzanella and Podolek, Osmokrovic, Fenkungs are getting in on the act as well. Padgie's had a couple. And Becky may have had a dislocated finger there. It's just been put back into place. Good pick up, Scarabelli. Oh, that's a delightful set from Fenkung. And that is a set that she spends hours and hours and hours on training. Wants to train with the national team. And one of the drills they do is they have her coming from position 1 to exactly that position to set the ball out to 4. Because when you watch a game, the number of times the setter has to make that set is quite incredible. And that one was just picture perfect. Gets into position, a little sidestep to get under the ball quickly. And it's the same technique time after time after time when Fenkung goes to set that ball. And the blockers don't know where it's going until it's left her hands. So some spray and some tape, and Vecchi will be back in. Anzano is just a count too late, really, at the moment on the middle. If she gets that going, she will be hammering the ball on the floor. Free ball for Novara. Chance for them to take the lead. That's exactly what Anzanella does. Again, the be quick. That's a 2-metre shoot in front of Fenkung. And it's in front of all the defenders. And it puts Novara in front. Rondon just telling Diomede what she wants her to do. Free ball for Novara again. 3 front court attackers as well. That's a delightful swing from the captain. Lovely hang time, great leap she's got. Up, waiting, and then bang. Puts the ball away. Cella can't keep it in play. Oh, goodness me, what a pickup that was, and everybody stood watching. Well, Kozuk puts on a brave face on this, but I bet she's not happy at all. She's wrist injury, got it back into play. And Fenkung's like, yeah, that was quite a good pickup, that. Wasn't you expecting her to get it? Becky couldn't get it, and Novara back on track. Now, that's how you make a one-handed set behind. Podolek. It was an opportunity for Novara, only one attacker, no middle coming due to the serve, bringing Rondon right off the net. And Novara don't take advantage. It's a good swing from Havelkova going over the top of Fenkung. Oh, good pick-up, not going to stay in court though. But once again, front court defenders not keying in onto what the setter's doing. And Paggi has knelt down and brought her hands down. Needs to be going in completely the opposite direction as a middle blocker, towards the setter's first touch, then to the middle, and then moving out wide. The net's 2.24 metres. These players, the middle blockers, but 190, which means stood on tippy toes. Their hands are going to be there or thereabouts above the height of the net anyway. Oh, good swing. Podolek ghosting in, and Sassuolo statues. Wing blockers have got to go in and help out. Legere will not be able to stop that on her own. Not doing a good job. Fenkung slowing it down, now moving it quickly out wide, and it's Kozuk's put down. Legere combining really well with Rondon. And Sassuolo still won't go away. You won't see that very often. Double touch caught against Fenkung. Oh, delightful from Fenkung, and again, no idea where it was going until it left her hands, and with her back to that position, she knew exactly where it is. Vecchi caught cold. A gift for Antonella. And it's Novara with a 2-point lead. They lead by 2-1. Ferrari again with some work cut out to get his team back into this set. They're not out of it, but Novara with a 2-point lead will feel that that's good enough for them. They can trade their way to victory. They were 5 points down in the last set and still managed to engineer a match point, although they didn't take it. It's a bit of a worry for Sassuolo, for Talea in particular. It's only really her who is delivering, whereas for Novara it is any one of 5 who are putting the ball on the floor. That's how the two opposite players of shaping up against each other. Although Talea has got the more points, and the errors from Podolek were in the first 2 sets. Nice pass from Vecchi. Good pick up though from Scarabelli. The two liberos getting into the action straight away in this mid-phase, and it's Novara who come off the back of the second technical timeout with the point and stretch their lead to 3. And it looks like Sassuolo just getting a little bit rattled, particularly Cello and Havelkova getting on each other's wick. And another unforced error. Padula not happy that Fenkung has served that one into the net. It lets Sassuolo off the hook to a degree. That was a great pass from Scarabelli to enable Fenkung to go to the middle. Short in front, short behind, and a quickish ball out wide to Podolek. Maximum pressure on the Sassuolo block, and they couldn't deal with it. Kozuk now with the jump serve. Threw that one a little bit too far in front of her and couldn't catch up to it in time. Becky's giving... Sorry, Ferrari's giving blocking signals behind his jacket. He's not opening up and trying to sell some watches or anything like that. He just doesn't want the other team to see where he's signalling the servers to serve the ball. Block doing his job again, slowing the ball down nicely to allow them to make an attack, and the captain goes off the block and out. Osmokrovic with a delightful hit, and it takes Novara to the psychological 20-point mark. Psychological in that it's a confidence booster for them and a worry for Sassuolo now. 4 points behind and having to play catch-up with points running out. Pedler just saying to Podolek about the fact that I want you to go across the net with your hands. I don't want you to go reaching for height. She could get the number on her shirt above the top of the tape, and that would be very impressive, but it would be no use at all if all she then did was put her hands straight above her head, because she's not taking away any angles except for those that are straight in front of her. But if she's able to do that and get her hands across the net, well, there's just nowhere for an attacker to go. That's what blocking's all about, getting your hands across that net, as far across as you possibly can, for as long as you can. It's great work. And that's super play from Fenkung. All the action was jammed up around her. The blockers were there, the attackers were there, and she just goes behind, opens it up, and makes... Sassuolo have to chase the ball, and it's not physically possible to catch that ball up in time. And it was a free hit in the end for Podolek. So Antonella with the serve. Worrying times now for Sassuolo. Ball out of play. Podolek did keep it inside the antenna. Antonella may not come back onto court. Likelihood she probably will, but around about the 24-point mark. 3 rotations to go before she gets back in. As she can't get enough top spin on it to bring it down, so Sassuolo claw another point back. At the moment it's Novara's to lose with a 3-point lead, and maybe that's just what they're going to do. Goodness me. Twice we've seen that now. An out-and-out shank of a pass. Right at a crucial moment. It was Scarabelli in the last set. There's Mokrovic on that one, but Paggi rescues things. Podolek goes off. Good serve from Lombardo. That needed to go in. It wasn't the toughest of serve, but pressure's on. Good defence from Scarabelli. Sassuolo must build again. And the ball too far off the net. Paggi and Fenkung combining brilliantly. And it may well be that Antonello doesn't come back onto court. Neither, for that matter, might Podolek. Timeout called by Tommy Ferrari for Sassuolo. Backs to the wall stuff for the visiting side. It's also a simple equation for them. Side out, and then work from there from block defence. Fans will be delighted with the way Fenkung's been playing, and for that matter, the likes of Osmokrovic and certainly the 2 middle players, Paggi and Antonella, have been very good, and an even spread of points pretty much. Sassuolo coming good in the last phase with that couple of points, but it's now they've got to get this side out and find another couple of points from somewhere. Good start. Not a tough serve, should be punished. But it's going to be a free ball for Novara, and they've been let off the hook here. Chance for them to get a match point. Paggi can't do it, and again Sassuolo unable to get full control of the ball, and an unforced error just puts an end to a rather scrappy rally. And it's Talea who's come up with the mistake and handed Novara 4 match points.
A servizio Ita A1
Kept in play. Podolek can't find the floor. In fact, it was Kozuk couldn't find the floor. Novara's block holds firm. Scarabelli alive to what's going on. Fenkung with the shoulder press, so that's good enough to see Novara take the match. They've done it. They've beaten Sassuolo by 3 sets to 1, and that means they will leapfrog them in the table and go above them. But more importantly, they've got their win. And they've shown just the sort of volleyball that they're capable of playing, and on the form that they have shown, they're certainly capable of doing pretty well in this Serie A and maybe pushing for a title come the end of the season. But the important thing is they've done the job here at home in front of the home fans. They've beaten Sassuolo by 3 sets to 1. It could so easily have been 3-0 had the captain Osmokovic put away her opportunity with a swing at match point. But credit to Sassuolo for coming back, holding on and making a real fist of it, fighting hard. It was just 1 set too much in the end for the visitors. Not enough quality from Sassuolo and too much quality from Novara. It's a job well done from the home side. They'll be delighted. They've won this game by 3 sets to 1. Well, in the end, it's all smiles for Novara, but it could have been so different. Podolek will certainly be going back to the drawing board and having a look at the video. There are areas of her game that will need improvement, particularly from the serving line and also from the back row. Blocking, Novara were in a class of their own, and there's no question they're probably the best blocking side in Serie A, especially when they've got Antonella, Podolek and Kozuk all on that same front row. It's a very, very good blocking lineup, and it's a very formidable block defence to try and get past, as Sassuolo found to their cost in the end. A couple of good one-on-one blocks, and that really was the difference between the two teams. Well, that's all we've got time for. We hope you've enjoyed the volleyball. From myself, Clayton Lucas, and the Eurosport 2 volleyball team. Goodbye.